Hey, Mike Pilcher here, just coming to you right from my home. Just wanted to do a screen share video, and what this video is going to be about is how to use the GVO web conference room. So how to use your tools inside your GVO back office, and one of those is your web conference room, and that's really all we're going to cover today. So let's jump over to Firefox here. That's the browser that I use. Okay, here's the login for my GVO back office. I'm just going to log into my back office here and just go through this step by step. So when you come in your back office, here's what you're going to see. Let's just scroll down here and go to GVO conference right here on the left. Alright, when you first come in, you know, you're gonna have to set some things up. So you're going to want to come in here. This is the page you're going to come to. Now these are your default rooms. Now what that means is these default rooms, so let's say for example you're getting ready to do a webcast, web conference with some of your team or with somebody, whoever, it don't matter. These are the links you're going to basically just hover over, right click, copy in your mouse, copy link to location, and then just send that to them via email. When those prospects click on that link, that's going to take them to your conference room. Now the reason you want to use this one is so that those folks can't come in and mess with any of the settings or anything like that. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go, because you're going to be a moderator, so you're going to go to My Room Moderators, and that's where you're going to go in and get your link to go in to do your presentation, because you're going to be a moderator. That way you can control everything. See, this other link down here has no controls, which is what you want. You don't want your prospects being able to control anything. So this is the link you send them. You're going to go right here, My Room Moderators. Now yours is it's going to be blank. So when you first come in, you're going to have to set up your account. So you're just going to set it up. It's real simple, just a few minutes, and you'll have it up and going. So go to your room settings. Before you do any of this, you're going to want to go to your room settings. Just set up, your name, alias, which that's me. That would be you. You can put your domain or whatever you want to put. It don't matter. Google Analytics, if you want to track it, you can put that. If you want to set up a password, like I do, you can do that. Put just a welcome message here, or whatever you want to do. This is just a description. And then you can change properties right here. So if you want to disable the audio, you want to disable video, disable text chat. Now also you can do that inside the conference room. I'll show you that here in just a few minutes when we jump in there. So you can do that in there as well. So I usually leave these alone. I don't typically mess with these. You can if you want. Homepage URL, I just put mine, mikepilcher.com. You can put a logo image, a page image, a help page image, splash page image. You can put whatever you want for closing. So what I do when people close the page, I have them go to a link of my choosing, which is my opportunity. So when they close out, it takes them to that capture page. And because I got such a big list, I've got a lot of people that are not on my team that come to my trainings. So like say if I send out a message to my list and it says, hey, we're going to get together tonight, I'm going to teach how to build a list or how to build a capture page, I'm going to have a lot of people that's going to show up. Now when they leave, I want to be able to give them something of value, so I'm going to send them a capture page, and they can opt in, and that way it's going to allow them to see another video which is going to explain the opportunity in detail. Okay, social networks, I've got Facebook, yes. I've got Twitter set yes, and I hit save changes, and then basically you are done in here. If you want to go in and really customize it, you can go here to my customizations, and you can go in here and you can really customize it and add things to it. Background images, like here I added a banner that I made. So here's the banner. It says, are you looking for work part-time? Make money blogging. Get started today at www.preparetoearn.com, which is my website, my capture page. So this is going to show up when we go in. You'll see it here in just a little bit. And all I did is I went to Browse, click that, it opens up my computer, and then I can pick wherever these are, and it just so happened it was in this file here. I picked it and hit open, and then it uploaded it right to the platform here. Then you save changes, and that's basically it. So it's real simple. Now remember, there's videos right here. So watch the videos. They're updating the videos right now, so just be patient if they're not totally current, because GVO is growing so fast. They've got tons of stuff going on. So always check your videos. And then just like this video here, this is going to be on my training site. So MikePilcher.info/fast start. MikePilcher.info/fast start. Or you can just go to MikePilcher.info, then go up to the tabs, the pages, and click on the fast start page. Takes you right to it. So anyway, that's where the videos are going to be, and I'll continue to keep uploading videos because I'm one person, so I can't handle all the phone calls that I get, nor do I even want to, because things are just so hectic. So I've got a life too. I've got a family, and I'd rather be with them than hanging out on the phone all day. So I do these videos because these videos actually, if you want to really know the truth, the videos will do you more good than what me on the phone trying to explain something to you, because you can't see it. Even if we do a screen share over the phone, it's still not as good as the video is going to be. So we're going to do videos, and that's just the way it's going to be. So go to your My Room moderators, and let's go open up our web conference room. You click on the link, it'll just open it up. Now, if you've got a password set like I do for my prospects to come in, when there was that banner you just seen, if you caught a glimpse of it. Anyway, in the email that I'm going to send my prospects, there's going to be a password that I'm going to put in there. Now, if you've set a password up and you don't send that to people, you can't very well expect them to get into your room. They've got to have the password. So you can do it with a password. You can do it without a password. I do it with a password so that people out there surfing online can't just jump into your conference room. I want it to my list only. That's why I do a password. So that's that. Okay. It's going to send up a little window here. You're going to click on allow. That's going to allow your webcam and your microphone to automatically be synced through the system. Okay. All right, so we've got that. All right, so here we are inside the conference room, and I'm just going to kind of take you a tour. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to your settings. So click on settings, and you can set up. Let me get out of here. We're going to get a lot of feedback if I do that. So anyway, you go to settings and just go through all the settings. You can set up your webcam, whatever it is. You can set up a video player that'll play over here. So let's say you want to talk. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on Talk Now, and here you're going to be. Click Talk Now again, and it shuts off the webcam. All right. So let's say you want to open this up to your prospects, or let's say you want to open up this window and make it larger. Just go right here and click this little icon where it says Members, and see how that opens up the whole screen. All right, so if you want to have your members show up over here again, just click on this little icon right here in the right corner, and it opens up. This is where your people will show up. This is where all the prospects that you invite to the conference, they're going to show up right here in this column. Okay, so if you wanted to let's say you wanted to add a column over here, you can do that as well. So you could go okay, see here, now we've got a column right here. So now if you want to take these columns away, so yours is probably going to look like this. I've got mine set to not look like this. But if yours looks like this, and you got these columns on both sides and you want to move them, now you can make these bigger by simply doing this. There's a little tab right here. Hover your mouse over it, and then you can drag this back and forth, and you can make that area bigger. Then you can go back. You can do the same thing over here. You can make those areas bigger. Your presentation would be right here. This is where your webcam will show up. Watch, and I'll show you here. So if I hit talk now, okay, so see, there I am. Now if I want to make this bigger, I can either double click on myself like that, or you can use this little icon right here and it'll do the same thing. If you want to minimize it, take it out of there, you can do that. It'll allow you to still talk but not be seen. A lot of people don't want to be on a camera, so no big deal. Hit talk now. It shuts off your webcam. Now if you want to remove this box, go right here. Click this little icon right here. See, that box is gone. Like I mentioned before, if you want to remove this box, go right here, click this little icon, that's gone. Okay, so let's say that we want to start uploading some PowerPoint stuff. You're going to do that right here. You hit presentation. This is going to pop up right here. Click on it. It drops down and you can see I've got stuff in here already. All I did is click browse. It takes you to your computer and it's going to open up your computer. Then you got to just pick what you want to upload, and you can pick so many different things. The JPG file, JPG file, PDF files. So I'll just show you here. Here's a play. So here's your play button. So see, there's a file I've uploaded. So let's look at another one here. And if you want to take them out, so if you, upload one and you don't like it, you can click the X and it'll delete it. Okay, here's an ebook that I've got. This is just uploaded for demonstration purposes. Basically, what this is, it's one of my blogs. And it's just a bunch of stuff off of one of my blogs, a bunch of different posts that I've posted. So this takes you on through the ebook, or you know, if you got a PowerPoint demonstration, a slideshow or whatever, then that would take you on through the slideshow. Of course, the arrow back means go back. If you hit play, it would automatically play your slideshow for you. So if you want to leave the presentation here, just hit this little box and you'll leave the presentation. So that's pretty much it on uploading these things. So let's upload a video. Now see what I just did there? So if I want to open this window, I click that. If I want to close that window, I click that again. So let's go to video. So if you want to upload a video, you're going to do the very same thing as you just uploaded a presentation or a PDF file or pictures or whatever it may be. Click this, and then you hit browse. You go to computer, you find your videos. You can go to YouTube and find videos there that you want to upload for a presentation or whatever it may be. So I've already uploaded one here for demonstration purposes. This is just a video that I've got, kind of a welcome video. So there's that video there. If you want to share your desktop, you're going to click on desktop right over here in the right top corner. Click on desktop. Okay, now right down here, you see it right here, this little pop-up came up. Click here to start sharing your screen. So I would click here, and then you pick share this selected area, share full screen. I'm going to click full screen. So here's your presentation. Now let's just jump over here. So I'm sharing a presentation. I would go on, if I'm sharing my screen, I would actually, when it does that, I'm going to go back to, like say here, if I'm sharing this right here, then this is what you're going to see. I'm not going to see it. I'm going to see what I'm sharing. but you're going to see this because you're in the conference room as a prospect. Okay, so the see there, that was what I was just sharing. So if I wanted to go, so your prospects will stay here. So if you wanted to go over here and share something else, let's say, you know, a capture page, you know, or whatever. So let's just go over here, we'll pull up something. This is just demonstration purposes. So here's a capture page of mine. So if I'm sharing that or another website or whatever the case may be, I think you probably get the point. So that's kind of how you do that. And then when you're done sharing, you're just simply going to hit stop sharing and you're done. Now if you want to record this, so let's say that you're going to start sharing and you want to start recording, so hit start sharing, hit record right here, and then when you're done sharing and you're done with your presentation and you're done to the point you want to stop sharing, just simply click record again and you're done. So pretty simple. Right over here is your microphone and your webcam. So if you want to click on either one of those and disable one of them, you could. Here's your slides here for your volume. Talk now, that's going to bring up me right here. So when I press talk now, my webcam comes on and you're going to see me pop up. Right there. Now see, if I didn't want to be seen, I'd click this. Make sense? Okay, so click that again. Alright, now down here you notice we've got a chat area. So you can either have a small chat area or you could have the bigger chat area. So let's say we want to have the bigger chat area. So I clicked right up here. Here's all your icons down here. So right here is open to the public. If you want to lock it, you click right here. This will lock it. This will disable the text chat for all the guests that's in the room. And I have to do that once in a while because I'll get enough people on here. If I'm trying to do something, a bunch of chatting going on, it will actually slow me down, my computer. So it gets a lot of lag, so I'll just hit that and lock it and just tell everybody nicely that I've locked it for a while. You can make it visible. You can filter. And you just got to play with this stuff. That's the only way to learn stuff, is you got to get in there and you got to play with it. If you want to clear the messages, just hit that. So just get in here, play with it, test it out, see for yourself. Now if I want this to appear over here, let's just go here. See, I've opened everything back up. So here's the text chat. So now it's not the big area, it's right here, which if you're doing a presentation, I'll like to leave this on so that people can actually ask questions or whatever. So I'll leave this like this. I'll leave this area for me to do my presentation. It's not so distracting if this stuff's over here. You see, this will start filling up with text chats. So I'll leave it like this, and a lot of times I'll close this one out to give me a bigger board to present. So that's kind of a real quick layout of your software here. It's pretty simple stuff. It's not too tough. So you got some settings here, and this is basically just some quick settings. So if you wanted to disable some of the features in your room, you would click that right there. It's just a setting. You want to lock it, you can lock it. Just change your different times You just got to read this stuff and you'll kind of see how it works. So this is basically for locking your room. You got banners and stuff you want to load up. You could load up some banners right here. Just go to your computer, hit browse. It'll open up your computer. You can go in and you can find different banners or whatever you want to load up. So I think that's pretty much covered everything. And just kind of going through all of them. Just kind of looking at the settings right now just to make sure we've got everything covered that we talked about. So remember to open your screen up bigger. You got these little buttons up in the top right corners and the top left corner to open all this up or have it like this. This is the way yours will look when you first come into it. And remember this, you can move these back and forth. So if you want to make those smaller, you could do that right here. If you want to make it bigger. So that's kind of that. Here's another browse box. If you wanted to bring stuff in, you could, bring pictures in or whatever. So you just got different features here. And like I said before, you just got to get in here. You got to play with it and just test stuff out. That's how you're going to learn. So hope this video was helpful, and I look forward to talking to you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now.